Alright, we're gonna get started here in just a second. We're not really waiting on anyone, so pretty sure we're gonna start here. Hello.
Holy.
Hello.
Oh, we are
Hello.
now live.
Yo.
And we are ready to start talking about our random bullshit.
Like usual.
Yay.
Like usual.
What else is different?
Ironically, I said before this podcast start, hey guys, let's tone down the cursing, and here I am.
Hypocrite.
Get all out now. I mean,
Don't get it all out now. How about that? You should have gotten it all out when I muted you.
earlier.
Then the one chance that he unmutes him, it's like fuck shit.
Tony!
Tony.
He's like cursing everyone out.
Oh my god. Alright, so
It's like Ryan did something bad. It's like what the heck, man.
So I'm gonna go over some updates for the viewers.
Mhm.
So we are having delays on getting the emotes updated due to the fact that the artist is encountering some personal life issues right now. So
Their back hurt.
they're Tony.
Tony.
No, they actually they threw out their back. I'm not gonna get into it, but they threw out their back. They're having a bad time right now. It's pretty rough right now. So we're going to put that on a little bit of a delay. Put it on the back burner. Wait until they are feeling really good and to start working again, because she is a really good artist, and I rather have her working at her best than forcing her to work for a deadline, right? So I rather have that for you guys, have like a really well done emote instead of an, I guess, on time or rushed emote. So
Instead of the bullshit we're posting in chat right now.
oh my god. So that's the emote update. I am working, so we're gonna start with one emote. If that works out, I'm gonna get more, right?
Basically, what he's on about is the emotes will be up soon, and we hope to have them
Yeah.
as a good quality.
Yeah, exactly. So the agenda for today is we're just gonna do our normal thing. We're just gonna walk around the room, I guess, or move around the room talking about our week, and we're also going to. I realize I should probably increase my gain. I'm like really quiet compared to you guys.
You sound fine to me.
You sound fun to me.
On stream, I'm
Yeah, you
peaking
do.
in green, not yellow.
Oh.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
that's a
average you want to peak 0, but then again, you don't really have a level bar on here. So.
No, I have a level bar. On
yeah, there's a level
Streamlabs, I
bar.
have a level bar.
Yeah.
Level
So-
99.
So now I'm talking where I should be, but here's the thing. So we're gonna we're gonna move around the room or the Discord or whatever. We're moving our circle and we're gonna talk about our week. And later this podcast, we do have a review segment that we want to get to.
Heyo.
Me and Ryan are gonna be reviewing the anime Carol Tuesday, and Brandon will be reviewing the music from Carol Tuesday. Right.
All this is happening. I will be figuring out my segment if it's happening.
Yeah,
Look,
and
man,
while all of this is going down, Tony will be rushing, like me in the back of my high school math class, doing the homework while the teacher is walking around the room, checking if you did the homework.
I don't think it was just you. I'm pretty sure that was everyone.
No, I never did that ever.
I
I'm
did that.
just
I
real.
did that once or twice, and the funny part is, I completed it before she got to me, both times.
Bruh.
Uh,
Bruh.
But that's also because we had overcrowded classrooms in my first high school. So we had like 30 students in a class that was supposed to be like 15.
What the heck?
Jesus Christ.
It was crazy. Anyway, let's get to it, guys.
Aight.
Mhm.
So Brandon, how was your week?
Pretty rough. To be
Yeah?
honest.
If you don't want to go into it, you don't have to, but
Well, I mean, I had a test on Wednesday, and I almost had a panic attack. Driving up to Newark,
Oh,
which
boy.
is about an hour and a half
Yeah.
drive entirely on a major highway.
Yeah.
So that was a really big struggle, just trying to survive that. You know,
That-
took the test and I feel like I did kind of well on it.
Okay.
You know, I just whatever.
Yeah.
Stroke.
So, so you got anything to tell us from this week, or is it just all like, was it just that bad of a week?
Honestly, I don't know what to say, man. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
it was just wasn't. I just wasn't. I'm just now like thinking back at it and to it. This week has just not been very kind to me, I guess.
That's fair.
I'm also dealing with a lot of personal demons,
Mhm.
none of which are very unexplainable. But I don't
Mhm.
want to drag down the mood with that
Yeah.
right now, so I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay. That's very respectful of you. If you want to talk about this later, like more in a more private setting, that'd be fine. Okay.
All right.
Ryan, how was your week?
Kind of slow. I also had a test, which I know I did not do great on. Statistics is not my strong suit,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
I was made aware of that when I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out how it worked.
Yeah, and then we were trying to do
Well-
one problem for like an hour, and then I still had like 3 more sections to do
Yeah.
that were due at like
Ryan
11:59.
was behind in his math, like really hard. Like I'm behind in like coding right now, but also I can probably catch up whenever I feel like it. Right? Like, do you know why I'm behind in coding right now?
Let me see, maybe because you're working on other assignments from last semester.
Okay, besides that, alright, okay.
Man, I only
This-
got into Among Us this week, and the amount of freaking bullcrap that we have done on that game is like.
What does this
astronomical.
have to do with anything, Tony?
Well, you were talking about Among Us.
No, we weren't!
No, he wasn't.
Fuck,
We
man.
were talking about school! Tony!
Someone mentioned that they were getting distracted by Among Us.
No!
Eric.
No! He said, oh, maybe it's because you were doing stuff from last semester. No one said Among Us.
I
Dude,
love
my-
how Tony somehow got Among Us out of last semester.
Yeah,
My-
that's
those
my
don't
favorite
sound-
part about this.
Those
My
don't sound similar
hearing-
at all. I'm clipping that later.
My hearing is.
I
Do
actually...
you remember?
No, I don't.
I'm adding a
Clearly
marker.
I did
It's
not.
Ryan, just beware. I'm adding a marker and it's gonna be a little bit late because I had to
Alright.
load up the stream. Okay,
Oh,
so
Tony, what is this emote you posted in chat? Number one, daddy? What the hell?
God, Tony, what? Okay, whatever.
Tony.
Let's get back to it. So,
Pause.
do you know the reason why I'm behind in coding slightly,
Why?
like only a little bit? It's because
Aside from the thing I said.
you're gonna facepalm. I finished a project like on time, and then I sat on it and didn't submit it for like a week.
Hold on,
Wow.
hold on.
I was like,
Let me-
oh yeah, I need to submit that. And it's whatever. There's no
let me
due
pull-
date. It's fine.
Here we go. Let me pull up Twitch on my phone and facepalm emoji.
Why do you have a mail emoji next to it?
I don't know.
Ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
weird.
that is a facepalm.
Yeah.
Because Eric won't let us turn webcams on, so.
Yeah.
Ladies
I
gentlemen,
will not
Twitch just
allow
assumes
webcams
gender.
on. Not right now. It's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm sorry, but at 10 o'clock at night, I stopped giving a shit about my appearance.
Oh yeah, same. I just came from HEMA, which is fencing.
Yeah,
But
I never had to give a shit 'cause I
I'm
know
gonna
I look
say
good.
is- Sorry, all I'm gonna say is that Twitch just assumed Ryan's gender. Way to go.
Thank you, Twitch.
Oh
for
no,
confirming-
the
confirming
Twitch
something that we
safety
already know.
squad. Twitch safety squad will kill Twitch now. They're gonna ban Twitch. No.
Oh god.
Twitch banned Twitch. It's like a
Oh,
black
God.
hole collapsing on itself,
Oh my god.
taking everything with it.
All right, so let's get back. Let's get back to Ryan. Ryan, how was the rest of your week besides being
So-
shit at statistics?
I finally quit my job.
You did. I was gonna
Finally
use
out
your
of tennis.
keyword that you told me to use.
Yeah, but I
But-
said screw it.
Yeah, you did say screw it.
Nah.
Yeah, we're already on the topic. So.
Yeah. So, it was definitely weird this week because I've been working a lot of the same hours and a lot of the same days for like 2 years at Tanner's.
Mhm.
You know, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays.
Yeah. So you got used to it, right?
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
this week was like so weird. And tomorrow, because I live like 20 minutes away from Tanner's,
Yeah.
I normally wake up at like 6:45 to get in the shower and then get done because I take fucking forever. I just realized I cursed. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I said just tone it down, not completely
Yeah.
stop. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
But yeah, so it's gonna be weird not waking up at like 6:45 in the morning tomorrow to get in the shower.
I just realized, me and you, wait, you were working 7 a.m. shifts?
8:30.
8:30.
Um,
Me and you,
Yeah, we used to work the same
Well,
shifts,
no.
and then you're like, no, I'm gonna switch shifts now.
no. We used to, me and you have like completely different patterns, right? When I have nothing to do until the afternoon, I take like a really long shower. But if I decide to sleep in and I have something to do in like an hour, my shower is like 3 minutes long. Like, it's like, all right, what do I gotta focus on? Junk, ass, and hair. Like,
I don't want to hear those words out of your mouth ever again in that context. That was disgusting.
Clipping that too.
I'll add a marker. Or rather, like, it's just like junk, ass, and face. That is my areas that I'm gonna wash now, and then I'm gonna go to work.
Hey Eric, do
Is
we
it
want
in
to?
that order?
Not in that order. It goes face. What I do is I wash from the top, and then I go downwards. So what happens is if you wash from the bottom up, the dirty water from, like, if you do your hair last, the dirty water from your hair gets all over your body. What's the
Yeah.
point, right? So I start from the top and then I go down.
That's pretty much what I do. So.
Oh.
So do we want to tell everyone why we're clipping so much lately?
Oh yes, I can mention that. So we're working on best clips compilation for
Funniest
for
moments.
YouTube. Funniest moments. It's something that I might edit together with Ryan. Like, we might be sending the file back and forth
Yeah.
to each other.
And Tony, of course.
Most
'Cause-
most likely I'm gonna be the one memeing everything, and Ryan's gonna be the one removing memes from everything. So if you see like half a meme inside the video, it's a
That's me.
miscommunication.
That's 100% me.
The meme, it's incomplete.
Ah,
Oh.
I don't know. That voice just reminded me of the sound of my ass cheeks.
God damn.
They're alerting the guards.
I could hear them fucking clap.
Colonel, I'm
down
done.
here.
Colonel, I'm dummy thick.
Colonel.
Colonel, I'm dummy thick.
All right, I found an
Alright.
article. Slightly
Alright,
disturbing, but it might be worth talking about.
Okay, fine. So moving on. That was
Yeah,
such a
anyway.
dumb joke. We ran that joke for like a minute straight.
Yeah. Anyway,
Dan,
I'm done
how
talking about my
was
week, so.
Dan? How was your week?
Pretty uneventful aside from playing Among Us with you guys.
Hell yeah.
I've been playing classic Final Fantasy VII.
Nice.
A lot.
I haven't. Okay, don't judge me. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so I don't. I kind of get this hot concept. It reminds me. Have you ever played
Dan's currently cringing
Yeah,
right now.
Dan's
Not even-
probably
I'm not
cringing at me.
cringing.
So Dan, have you ever played? There was this game that I used to be obsessed with on the DS Lite called
Oh,
Blue Dragon Shadow Awakened or something.
I think I know what you mean. I think I remember that anime.
It's like a 3D type of deal. I think it's like an
Yeah.
action RPG
Yeah,
with
I think
spells. It was really fun. I wanna emulate it and stream it. Like that's how much fun I had in it. Like I got stuck and I had no idea what the hell I was doing, but I kept just going to the same dungeon over and over again and killing the same guy, and my like 8-year-old brain was like, yes, this is enjoyable. Like, yes, this is true content.
Do
The
I
same
miss-
dungeon.
And this is how Eric became a weeb.
I didn't even watch the anime. I just picked up the game because it was like used for cheap, and then it was like one of my favorite games. So Dan,
feel like-
continue. How is Final Fantasy? It's like a turn-based RPG, right?
depends on the game. Like each
Okay.
game, like it's like the original 10 are primarily turn-based, but like
Okay.
as like time goes on, like especially with the newer ones, like 15, they're moving away from turn-based and more along the lines of action,
don't-
with like like real-time
Yeah,
combat,
yeah.
but with menus and stuff.
So I think there's a certain grace to turn-based RPGs. I really do like turn-based RPGs, right? Like this is a weird example, but Pokemon is technically a turn-based
Yeah,
RPG.
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Pokemon is.
It is.
And-
It is an RPG. Like
Yeah.
it is a turn-based RPG.
And there's a certain like nostalgia factor to turn-based RPG. Another good turn-based RPG that I've played is Devil Survivor.
Never heard of it, to be honest.
It's hold on, I have the manga of it somewhere. It's basically these kids, they have like these cell phones, the whole world, they get abducted or something. I forget the plot. It's something weird, but basically they capture demons with cell phones, right? So it's like oh, that's Pokemon, and I'm like, I doubt that like half the stuff that's in this game would ever go in a Pokemon game. Right? Like, coming from a game called Devil Survivor, it's a little bit more mature. It's like teenager mature, I
Yeah.
guess. Right? So, it's like Digimon, but a little bit older. Like, on the ranking of turn-based RPGs, like, innocence, it's like Pokemon's first, then it's Digimon, right? Digimon gets a little bit, and then it's like Devil Survivor, and then it's Final Fantasy. Yeah.
And then
Anyone
Final
ever
Fantasy's
played,
all
like-
those.
Did either of you guys ever play like the Bakugan games?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I still have my DS copy of that
I
game.
lost
have-
mine. I'm pretty sure.
I have the Wii games. I think I have 2 of them because I
Mm.
have the original game,
Yeah.
and then I have another game. I can't remember what they're called, but I
Bakugan
have
was
them.
so
They're
fun.
in my basement.
I
Such a
could-
good show.
I could never figure out how the hell to play because me and my friends would just basically throw the cards down and then throw. We would just
Yeah, that's what
replicate
I
what's
did.
in the anime. We were like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna put the card down, bruh. We never bothered reading the
Somehow I
rules,
win.
right? So,
And then you just
Power
play
of
rock
friendship.
paper scissors to see who wins.
exactly.
They
exactly.
rebooted the show, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I tried watching it, and it sucks.
It sucks, yeah. I mean, they've been doing that with a lot of shows recently, right?
Yeah.
So one of the shows they've been doing that with is Ben 10. Ben 10 now sucks. Teen Titans now
Oh,
sucks.
easily. Oh,
Teen
yeah.
Titans is awful, right? Teen Titans was
We're
so
talking Teen
good.
Titans Go.
Yeah, yeah.
Teen Titans Go.
The
sucks.
reboot is Teen Titans Go, yeah. Teen Titans was so good, right? And then
we're
there
kind
that
of getting off topic here.
who cares? We're on tangent. Right, this is kind of how the podcast works. We'll get to Tony's week. Tony's currently deafened, right? Or at least he said so in chat, and he wants
Hold
a
on.
moment to himself.
No, I'm here now. I think I found one that we must
Oh, okay.
do.
All right. So
This one. One second. That
Yeah.
was that was the wrong link. There we go. This one.
all right, I'll look at it then. Are DMs safe?
DMs are safe. We've literally
cool.
been talking about nothing.
That's fair. If you don't know, chat, Tony, before I told him,
Let's not. Let's not. Please.
Now I'm gonna think it's something really bad.
No, I like the prank him in his DMs.
Yeah, he sends me Ari cosplays.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Ari
I
cosplays.
think I think cosplays are really cool actually.
And before I made the League appreciation chat in my server, I was his go-to. Hey, look at this Ari cosplay. So I would get like all these Ari cosplays. I'm like, you realize I cannot show these on stream, so I cannot open DMs on stream. But yeah.
These
Why
are
are people
huge
at Walmart
tits.
so aggressive? What the heck?
What?
Why are people at Walmart so aggressive?
What?
I think the real question is, why do only aggressive people go to Walmart?
That's a good question.
So what were we on about? We were on about Bakugan. That's it. So or no, we were on we got to Teen Titans, how Teen Titan Go sucks.
Yeah.
Right? Teen Titans Go is fine for kids, right? I have no problem with it being for kids, but the beauty of Teen Titans, like the original Teen Titans, is that kids could watch it and still love it. Teenagers could watch it, still
And love it.
and adults can watch it and still love it. The beauty
like
of it is
young
that they
adults.
have layers.
I've
Right?
seen
Young-
some of this,
I'd say
like,
more young adults than anything.
Yeah. I think full adults can enjoy it.
My parents weren't a fan, but then
Can I say
again,
something like, I do not like Teen Titans Go at all. I do not have a problem with the concept of a
No.
comedy reboot, but I just hate how it was executed.
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
They
the
also-
art style fucking sucks.
They also got what was it? They got 2 people who never watched the original Teen Titans to direct it. Which is actually insane to me. They're
But
like,
somehow they got the original voice cast.
yeah, somehow they got the original voice cast.
I heard that that line about we never watched the original. I heard somewhere that was sarcasm. However, don't quote me on that. But yeah.
It may or may not be. They've also
Yeah, may or may not.
they've also said that they agree with the fact that the show is incredibly stupid. So it's like, okay, so you know what you did, but you're not gonna do anything about it. And the only reason that these things were canceled, like Ben 10, Generator Rex, Teen Titans, is because they weren't moving merch anymore. It had nothing to do with ratings and everything to do with the fact that they couldn't get enough toy sales, which I hate, right?
Yeah.
Like if you have
Toy
like,
sales should be the backup, you know.
yeah, toy sales should be like, oh, this thing isn't getting enough ratings. Are we getting enough from toys, right? No.
Mhm.
If it's getting enough ratings, screw the toys. It's bringing people to your channel, right?
Yeah.
Gaseous Lion. I can't say that on stream.
What?
Oh my god. Just read chat.
Oh god. Did Tony say something?
No, it was Casey. Casey,
Oh.
you can't be making jokes like that here.
In the meantime, no.
Yeah,
One second.
it's just the nature of things.
I meant to just remove his message. That's all.
Oh, okay. Remove timeout. Okay, yeah. It's he was talking about Steven Universe. If you guys didn't get that.
Oh god. I don't know. I kind of like Steven Universe.
Oh
when it
no, I
first
love
came out.
Steven Universe.
Yeah, same here.
Watched it.
I
But
haven't seen any. I haven't seen the. What's the sequel? Like,
there's also Sheep. Yes, Casey. What's up? Are you
What do you
are you calling for me, or are you calling us sheep?
Both.
All right. Well, whatever. Listen, we just got affiliated, and I don't want to get removed from affiliated. And B,
Just because
we
Casey.
we don't have a big enough platform to form our own opinion yet.
That is very true.
Right? Once we become big enough, okay, but you are all sheep. Once we become big enough, we can start getting a little bit riskier about this type of stuff.
Confirmed in chat and since the beginning of this fucking podcast, Casey's a conspiracist.
Yeah, yeah. But like, it's I still
We're all
probably wouldn't
sheep.
make those types of jokes anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's messed up.
I mean,
Not messed up, but like
it's
stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like
Morning. Why do people not wear pants and only like panties or lingerie at Walmart? Like I'm scrolling
the
through
real
subreddit,
question
I'm
is why
seeing
do
so much
only
lingerie
people?
stuff. And it's like it's actually insane because this is in public.
Yeah, because they.
Why?
Well, here's the thing, right? Those used to be sweatpants, but they wore them so much that they became panties, and now they're there for more sweatpants.
Heck.
We need more sweatpants.
Oh, here's another
Also,
one.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you let yourself go to the point where you get back boobs. You know what I mean?
What?
Also,
I
what
said
the
I
hell
don't
are you
understand
guys
how you let
looking
yourself
at?
go to the point where you get back boobs.
You could have.
I
What are you
said
guys looking at?
what? Oh, we're not looking at anything. We're just talking about people at Walmart.
The people in the wall.
Oh, you mean like people have so many rolls on their back that it actually look like cow tits?
Sure, Brandon. Let's go with that.
Brandon.
Oh my god. I don't understand how people let themselves go to that point, though. You know what I mean? I just.
Like, how do I don't understand how people like.
This person doesn't even have panties on. What the heck? Why?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's at Target though.
Okay. Wait.
Damn.
I have a question. If there are girls in chat, I have a question. Is it normal to just like not wear panties if you're wearing tights? Because a girl just straight up told me, "Oh yeah, when I'm wearing these tights, I don't wear panties." And I'm like, "Why would you tell me that? I didn't want to know that."
I'm
Like,
not
is
going
that
to,
normal?
I'm not going. Hold on. I'm not going to get into it, but I don't think that is. No.
Oh, it's a thing.
If it's like tights, yeah, wear panties.
Please, for the love of God.
Yeah, please. Holy shit. Please. For fuck's sake.
Never thought you'd hear a guy say that, did you?
Oh my god. I wish I.
Let alone 5.
Thank you for redeeming your message points, Brandon, for telling me I wish it was normal. Yeah.
For the sake of the podcast and for the sake of my sanity and for the sake of humanity's sanity.
Because they are
Which there's none left.
Wait, what is Casey on about? Because they are Americans and you can't take away their freedom. You Yankees talking about the people at Walmart. Oh my god.
So wait,
We have freedom.
So
Wait.
Tony,
Walls.
so let's move on just a little bit. Tony, tell me about your week.
Oh, I was actually about to ask. So my week was lackluster. Again, I did work. I don't think I did enough work, but I'm trying to make sure I get my a certain amount of work done.
I was about to say same. I don't feel like I did enough work this week, and then I realized Tony probably would have yelled at me because he was telling me earlier this week, Eric, when was the last time you took a break? You need to take a mental health break because I've been working like from like 9 to 1 or from like 11 to 1 every night doing projects. Yeah. And that is not 1 p.m. That is 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Basically,
To be clear,
Yeah,
Eric's
it
just
is
an
a lot.
insomniac.
Anyway, Tony, continue.
Yeah, really nothing interesting this work. I was working on a paper this week. Sorry, I was working on a paper this week, just doing some more work.
Yeah.
Archery practice got canceled tomorrow, so I'm sad about that. I did, however, get to do my fencing practice today and
Cool.
do some.
Yeah, you have a HEMA? Is that
Yes.
it? HEMA.
Mhm.
I got it. All right. I was gonna call it HEFA for a second, but then I was like,
HEFA.
no, that's not. That's not right.
You would have triggered me.
Ah, yes.
I thought
Wait,
was
what does
called
it stand for? What does it stand for?
Historical European Martial Arts.
Ah, okay. So
Sorry.
Tony is in HEFA, Historical European
bitch.
fucking arts.
It's but the flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound. Oh,
I love how we were
God.
literally talking about Monty Python earlier, too.
Yeah. Speaking of Monty is one of the most chill chill snakes ever, right? So today I went to the vet. I went to the vet with my snakes because one had a burn or a mark on top of his head, and the other I just wanted to check out, make sure everything was okay with him, right?
Brandon, why did you
And
type that in chat?
hey, can you remove that message from chat for me, Tony?
Yep.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, Brandon.
So snake. I was on the topic of taking my snakes to the vet. That's right. All right, so I was taking them to the vet, and Romulus, which is the other snake I have, was not having any of it. He was not having it. He was mad. He was striking the side of the cage. He was like, "The fuck is this? Where am I going? This is not my tree. I need to be my. I need my tree. This is not my tree." Right?
Who are you? I am
Yeah,
from
Eric was like snapping me
Yeah,
earlier this afternoon. He's like,
he was so angry. Like, I got home, it got worse. The closer he got to his tree, he realized my tree is closer, but I'm still not on my damn tree, right? So he got more mad as time
And I'm
went
just
on.
like,
and
Eric just says rhyme. This is mad, and I'm like, are we talking mad? Or are we talking mad?
he
He's
was
like,
literally
he's fucking mad. And
he
I'm like, oh,
he was
shit.
striking the side of the cage, and he started hissing. I wrapped him up in a blanket, right? I wrapped his little cage up in a blanket so he calmed down. He wouldn't see me. He'd think he was hidden. Whatever, make him feel comfortable, like the vet said. And I'll walk by the cage that has a rug around it, and I'll hear, and it's him striking the side of the cage. And then all of a sudden, I need to get him out of the cage, put him back into his terrarium, right? So I peek it up, boom, strike. Fucking hissing at me, mad as hell. And I'm panicking, right? I'm like, so I open it up, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll open it up, and I'll put it, like, towards his tree, and I'll go on the tree. No, he did not go on his tree. He stayed inside the cage, hissing, and having a piss party, or a pissy fit, or hissy fit, or whatever. So I'm like panicking. I'm like, where the hell's my snake hook?
Doesn't sound very pleasant.
I don't want to stick my hand in there and get bit, right? I mean, I would be fine if I had to, like 100%, like I didn't have any tools, but I'd rather not. So I'm looking for my snake hook. I misplaced it. I finally found it, and I'm like, I'm so glad these things exist. I put it in, and I swear to God, my man's is such. He's all talk.
Bitch.
He's a little bitch. He's all
He's a
talk.
diva.
Yeah, no, he's all talk and no fight, right? So as soon as I put the thing in there and I touch him with it, he fucking runs out of there. He's like, fuck this. This is no longer my territory. Nah, I'm out. Fuck this.
Nah, you can have it. We're good.
Right? So I spent like half an hour setting up a security blanket for him and all that. And yeah, that was my day. It was pretty fun. Good news, they're both great. Also, for those who are watching, the emotes are gonna be of my 3 exotic pets. The first one is gonna be Nom Nom, or whatever I decide to name it. It's basically I'm full, and it's just gonna be my tarantula. It's a cutesy artist drawing, so it
That I
doesn't look
fucking hate that
disgusting.
he has.
It's gonna be my tarantula. She tends to stuff a bunch of grubs in her mouth at once, and then it's gonna be my snacks are the other 2.
Snacks.
Yeah, my snacks are the other 2.
Snack.
So yeah, I think we had some stories that we want to talk about. I think there was one with a dryer sheet.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, Tony.
So y'all know, like, when you are doing your laundry, right, and you put in the dryer sheet so your clothes stay soft.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much, like sometimes you go through the laundry and you find them in your laundry, and it's like, oh, I gotta throw this away,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't have any dryer sheets here, right?
Okay.
So then I was washing my sheets, right? My
Yeah.
bed sheets because they were 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And wash them, and then I was shaking them out, and I somehow found a fucking dryer sheet that must have been ancient
Oh
within the
yeah.
Jesus
sheets.
Yeah. No.
Christ.
So speaking of dryer sheets, I actually found 2 dryer sheets in like the most unexpected area.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what I'm saying. They
So
fucking show up
yeah.
out of nowhere.
So I wear basically the same shoes every day. Like if I'm walking that day, I wear the same shoes because I have high
You've been wearing
arches.
those exact same shoes for like 2 fucking years, dude.
But here's the thing: I have high arches, and these shoes are like literally made for high arches, right?
Oh,
And they're expensive as all hell. Like they're like
fair enough.
they're like $150.
Jesus.
So it's like, okay, I guess I'm wearing these every single day until they're dead, right? And that's just how it is. And I had these other shoes in like you need to switch your shoes, otherwise your feet will start hurting from that one pair of shoes. So I had these other shoes that don't have the arches in them, and I started wearing them. And then I go out for a walk in these other shoes. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. Whatever. I come back. I take off my shoes. Lo and behold, 2 dryer sheets, one in each shoe, pops out as soon as I take them out. Apparently,
They're your new socks.
apparently, what I did is these used to be running shoes, and I put dryer sheets in them so they wouldn't smell.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's a very smart idea.
Yeah,
actually.
I think that's what happened, and I just completely forgot about them.
Oh, I'm sure they reeked to hell.
Yeah, I mean this. I also used to run in them before I started wearing wool socks. By the way, wool socks are like the best thing ever. They're great in warm weather because they wick away all your sweat, right? And they're great in
Sure.
warm weather because they're fluffy and warm. So it's like best of both worlds. Wear wool socks.
Socks.
Oh yeah,
Socks.
I have 2 pairs of
Socks.
cabin socks. I'm not wearing them right now though.
Yeah. I think we had one oh, we had 2 more stories. Or no,
No, I told
we
mine.
had one more story. It's Brandon's, if he's still here.
Yes, I am.
Okay. It had to do with a trash bag.
All right, so on Wednesday, I guess I can talk about where I go to school.
Yeah, that's fine.
I go to school in New Jersey Institute of Technology. It's about an hour and a half drive from where I live,
Huh.
so that drive was pretty crazy. The reason why I had to go in is because my lab has a pretty sort of weird sort of policy which I have to go in every single time.
Okay.
I have to go in like pretty much once every 2 weeks because they're social distancing everyone.
Okay.
And I wish I could show the photo of this, even though we're not allowed to show our faces.
Send it to
In the
chat.
stream.
Send it to chat.
Send
Send it
it to,
to
to
LNH
him.
chat.
No, oh yeah, that.
Yeah, send it to LNH chat.
Yeah, pretty much what it is. I think I said it in general. Let me go
I don't
ahead
think
and
general
take
is
a
safe.
look. Oh no, I sent it to the boys general. Never
Yeah.
mind.
That's definitely not safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Just send it to
We're not
LNH.
safe.
Just send it to LNH.
Alright, open link. Yep. I'm gonna save it on here, and then we'll send it on H. Pretty much, NJIT's health protocols are ridiculous.
Okay.
But I mean, since they're like right next to the scene of the pandemic, I don't really care if my face gets shown, but
Okay, that's fine.
whatever. So basically, they made me wear this weird like mix between.
Oh my god, I'm looking at it. Yeah, you did send this.
Oh, one of these.
Yeah, that.
PPE, right?
PPE, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, PP.
Pretty much
Real
what
mature,
we worked
Tony.
on was for lab. And by the way, this is a physics lab, so take it in. So pretty much what happened is, we would have to social distance, and we had to wear this absurd amount of PPE. You see, I'm wearing gloves
Yeah.
and this weird sort of trash bag poncho thing. I got sent it to all my friends, and they thought I was cooking crystal meth in there. I mean, it was pretty weird.
Oh my god.
Specifically Jason.
Yeah. Like
He
what
was
are you
playing a
cooking there,
game and he
Jesse?
got mad.
And the
Jason's like
worst
a
part of it is that we weren't doing anything hands-on in that lab.
That's
It was
crazy.
literally just go on the computer and type in some code for MATLAB.
Are you serious?
That was it.
Then
That
why
must
did
have
you
been so
even need to
uncomfortable.
show up? Why would you even need to show up? Just do it online.
I was going to do online. In fact, I do pretty much everything else in school online.
Yeah.
It's just
So-
that this weird physics department's policy is kind of like, once a week you kind of have to show up in lab. There's no way going around it.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
it's kind of ridiculous.
I don't like that at all, honestly.
That is
Yeah.
really ridiculous.
yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff shit is hands-on, but
yeah.
I mean, even if the guy admitted, hey, there isn't even like a fucking hands-on part of this lab. It's just computer. I'm like, then why the fuck am I here?
We can't charge him money if he's not on campus. That's what Casey says.
Yeah.
That he says
Wait,
that.
Casey, aren't you in the dress rehearsal right now?
Yeah.
Wait, where's Casey?
Isn't he like doing something for like a job?
Oh, he's not currently. I don't think it started yet. Sleepy Hollow didn't start yet, right?
No, it's too early.
No.
Yeah.
I think he's doing a dress rehearsal.
Oh. Okay, I guess it did start. The dress rehearsals, I guess, started.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to get started by the 1st of November, I think. That's what the thing going on. By the way, Sleepy Hollow is a bunch of scam artists.
It is.
I wish Jason would be
100%.
here to tell them all about it.
Yeah.
But he's still waiting to get paid from them. Just saying.
I just got
Oh,
home,
he just got
it
home.
says.
Oh, he just.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I hope you're enjoying the podcast. I hope this is relaxing for you to watch your
Yeah.
friends talk.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just pissed off. Why
No.
did I drive like an hour and a half over to like this shitty school?
Damn.
Okay, let's calm
I'm
down.
sorry, this
You're
school
going.
you applied
Let's calm down. You're going there for free, Brandon.
Okay, all right, fine.
Oh, so didn't you apply there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
did.
did.
He applied
I
there
did apply.
because he can go there for free.
Exactly. I mean,
Should have just gone to Bucks.
whatever.
I think
Campus
Bucks
life
is.
is dead.
I think personally, Bucks was worth the $5,000 for the semester.
yeah.
Bruh.
If
Anyways,
that, I think it's like 3,000 for me at this point for a
Yeah.
semester.
Probably.
It's
Anyway,
not.
Brandon,
it's-
continue.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my story. Pretty much, campus was dead.
But
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Eric, for Christ's sake.
I'm clipping, or I'm adding a marker for that.
Alright.
All right, let's.
Do you have a story?
Tony said his
put
story.
Put that one to the compilation.
So I think in around 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we're probably going to run an ad. So we're probably just going to go for another 10, 15 minutes, run an ad, and then come back. That way you guys can go
That
get-
means I'll go make a pizza.
Yeah. No, the ad is 30 seconds to 60 seconds.
I can make a pizza in that time, trust me.
Okay, then just in case, I'll run a 60-second. So Tony can make his pizza.
It's 30 seconds
Usually
shitty
ads are
pizza.
like, ads
It's a
are like
DiGiorno
meant like,
pizza?
okay, I need to go pee, let's run an ad, or I need some water, let's run an ad, I'll go get some water. No, Tony's over
Sure, I
here
need-
like,
I need to get
no,
the bottle.
I need to make a pizza.
I need to
That
make
is,
a pizza
I need to
more than
make a
anything.
pizza. My Italianness is like OCD. It has to get complete. By the end of the day,
Yeah.
I have to make a pizza. That's just how it works.
Look, man, I'm just fucking putting a thing of DiGiorno in like the toaster oven or something.
That's right. Didn't you say that your toaster oven is like the exact size for pizzas?
Oh yeah, for like a different for like a smaller kind of pizza. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bruh.
Whenever I have pizza, like that's not for dinner. Like for lunch, I just heat up Elio's.
Elio's. I used to eat that a lot. but I don't anymore.
You guys want to know the perfect way to reheat a pizza?
Fucking slap it on the wall. Get a
No.
blowtorch and be like,
No, you dumbass. No, my dad actually taught me this. So basically, just like put it on like a cast iron skillet, just let it sit there. Put like a lid on top of it. Let the steam rise. Throw in an ice cube in there. Build up some moisture and it melts the cheese perfectly.
That's crazy.
And the crust
Nice.
is perfectly crunchy on bottom.
That's crazy. So
interesting.
The
so
secret to
I
heating things up is to make it cold.
exactly.
Yes, basically.
In order to turn left, you must turn right.
In order to turn right, you must make 3 lefts.
No,
Oh,
no.
God.
Mine was a reference from Cars. When Doc was telling Lightning McQueen to drift, he's like, if you want to go right, you gotta turn left.
And he's like, what?
It's been for him.
And then Lightning McQueen's like driving around town.
And
He's like, apparently in this world everything is backwards. If you want to take a left, you gotta turn right.
That was very loud in my ear.
Sorry, but I was only peeking in the lower part of red on stream, so I thought it was fine.
The lower part of red.
The lower part of red. Everyone's peeking in the lower part of red.
I guess
Ryan?
we all are.
So, not you. You're peeking in green when you talk like that, Brandon.
Am I now?
Now you're not. Now you're in yellow.
Okay. I gotta talk fucking louder now, alright?
Now you're in red. Look at you.
Hey!
Ah! Alright,
Don't
so...
let Tony hear you scream, he'll scream louder.
Yeah, he'll scream louder. Watch out, guys.
I'll yell louder.
When someone yells, I yell louder.
I'm putting that on a shirt.
That's gonna be
That's
like
what's
Ellen
going
H.
It's gonna be on a shirt. Like,
That's my
One,
late
that's
night
one day gonna be
Hearth-
like Ellen H.
LNH
Yeah.
merch. Okay,
Eric, you can-
LNH
you can-
merch.
you can
These
let me
are
have that.
must-have shirts. It's not like we're talking Shakespeare. and 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 when I yell,
bro.
what?
You can let me handle the merch. I got you.
Really? Okay, I'm fine with that.
Why didn't we
Oh,
turn
are
to
you
him when
talk-
we needed
are-
band merch?
Are you talking about the graphic design or the business part?
Both.
Both? Okay, cool.
Dude, where were you when we needed band merch, bruh?
He was still.
You
in
didn't know me
existence.
at the time. Feedback was just a thing before COVID.
Bring
hit.
back feedback, says Brandon. Okay, I'm fine with bringing back
let's do
feedback
it.
as soon as, the entire world isn't dying.
Same.
So,
Every
what
single
was
day,
it?
that
Oh,
final boss
so
music gets
it's
closer and
it's
closer.
actually true. You know that meme that Jason made in memes about me? Like, wait, that's illegal? Like, Eric ate Chipotle and nothing came out. Wait, that's illegal? Right? I swear to God.
Wait.
My body reacts to Chipotle like no other Mexican food, right? Like, it's not like I get diarrhea. It's not like it's soft bowels.
Yeah, neither do
The
I.
thing
Oh,
just
no.
makes me shit. It's like, it just makes me shit. It's like, I
This is where the content
made
warning
I
comes
made
from.
a steak burrito at like 10 p.m. last night. I put
Eric.
shit tons of hot sauce in it, put cheese in it, wrapped it up and ate it, and my body is like, this is good. Everything's fine. You just put like half a bottle of hot sauce on this thing. I'm okay with this decision. I get like a guacamole, rice, and
Carnitas.
carnitas, and a
What we're
carnitas.
getting right now is
We
you're
need
getting
to
a
carnitas
tell- we
burrito.
need to tell-
I'll tell him.
tell
I'll tell him
everyone
in a
the
second.
carnitas.
I'll tell him in a second. And I get a carnitas burrito, and I'm sitting here writing my review script for Carol on Tuesday, and my body is like, it's unfamiliar. We don't know what this is. Fucking evacuate it. Like my body hit the emergency
Disgusting.
meeting button.
Eric, your
Like my body
is
hit
so-
the emergency. My body
Eric.
hit the emergency meeting button. Is what happened.
all your body is like, who are you? I am from ancient Greece.
All right. So carnitas, right? That pronunciation is me, Brandon, and Ryan were standing in a line at this was before 2020.
No, it was 2020. It's just
Before
before
COVID.
shit hit the fan.
Yeah, it was before COVID. So I turned around. I'm like, I want some carnitas. What the fuck is carnitas? And he's
Oh, you
like,
said,
you
what the
mean-
fuck is carnitas?
Carnitas, yeah. And you mean
Carnitas.
and he's like, do you mean carnitas? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I pronounced it wrong.
And then
what the
you
fuck
asked me
is
again.
it? And
I'm
then
like, I don't know.
and then he's like, I don't know what it is.
Oh my gosh.
And then Brandon comes up to me and he's like, I'll give you $5 if you order it that way. And I'm like, okay. I look
And then the
I
poor
look
girl
at
that
the
run
server. I look at the server dead in the eyes. I'm like, I would like some carnitas. She,
Oh, no,
she
she's
said,
like,
she
"Carnitas?"
said, do you mean carnitas? And I look at her, I'm like, this was the easiest $5 I've ever made.
Brandon just paid for my dinner.
He did, he
Partially.
paid for my burrito. He basically paid for my burrito.
I'm like,
Oh.
I felt so bad for her. I'm like, oh god.
Oh.
But it was so funny though.
You witty
So-
bastard.
Alright, so
That was the first time I had Chipotle in like a long
How much time do we have
too.
left till the commercial?
we have 8 minutes. We can run early. I'm fine with that. But I want to keep talking just a little bit longer. And
Did
then
we go through everyone's week? I assume.
we
Yeah, we already
did.
did.
We did.
Eric-
I mean, I didn't go through my week. My week was interesting. I spent my entire time completing projects that were due last semester in spring. I was up so late. And then, so, big brain me, right? It's like, I have 4 months to do this. I'm not gonna do it yet. I have 3 months to do it. I'm not gonna do it yet. I have 2 months to do it. I'm not gonna do it yet. I have 2 weeks to do it. I'll do one project. I have 3 days to do it. Now is the time to do 2 projects and my final. Like, that is
Summer
my
hits.
brain, right?
Summer hits. I'll
The-
do it next semester.
The shocking part about it is that I got an A on everything. Not only did I get an A on everything, I got a 100% on everything I submitted.
Eric is surprisingly good under a very short deadline. That like, if he takes too long on something, F. If he needs to literally pull something out of his ass and slap it on a table and call it an assignment, A+.
Exactly. Right? That's why like I waited to like 1 week to do my final paper last semester, and guess what I got on it? It was the first A I got the entire semester out of all B's, besides like the quizzes that were super easy. But like it was the first paper that I got an A on besides all B's, and it raised my grade to an A. And now I got a 4.0, boy. Let's go.
That's confusing
Hey.
yourself.
Oh my god.
I know I have an A in one of my classes right now, and I'm super stoked.
Having an A is like super. It's like it eases your mind. It's like I don't.
I have
worry
breathing room, but I'm
anymore.
not gonna get it down.
Yeah, it's no like it's like I'm doing this thing correctly. Oh, our bitrate just fucking dropped.
Fuck.
Holy
Correct,
shit.
sir.
But yeah, it's nice. But besides that, I literally pulled a project out of my butt for my final. I said I wanted to make this picture, or I wanted to make this model of Miku. I actually have the picture of the render, right? Let me get this picture of the render.
While you do that, I'm gonna go get up and stretch
Get
a
a
tiny bit.
Klondike.
I need a little bit more water.
All right.
He's
I
gonna go
actu-
make his pizza.
we're gonna run an ad in 5 minutes, okay?
Alright, then.
So I have. Yeah, what's up, Dan?
Is it okay that I say some things this kind of going back to
Yeah,
when
go
I
for
was
it.
doing stuff
I just while I'm looking for the image, you can say that.
I'm personally excited for the upcoming Final Fantasy 16. From what I've seen from the trailers, it looks to be improving on 15's action-based combat, while somewhat which while I do prefer turn-based, I did enjoy 15's action combat. And I do like how the setting, like after so much urban fantasy and steampunk for like 10 games, we're going back to a traditional fantasy setting.
Yeah.
Like
It looks interesting because didn't they go like a little bit sci-fi?
Yeah, like it was like for the first 5 games, it was primarily high, like regular traditional fantasy. It was into like Final Fantasy 6 was more steampunk. 7 went full on urban fantasy,
Bruh.
as well as 8. 9 goes back to traditional fantasy, and
One of them
10
just
is
gonna
more
take place in the 80s.
10. 10 was more tribal fantasy, like a lot of tribal stuff, and then like 12 more steampunk, 13 full on sci-fi fantasy.
Okay. So
Okay, so I'm back.
And 15.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Apparently, my toaster oven isn't big enough for my DiGiorno, but it almost fits it all in.
You just need to cut some of the crust off.
No, I need to cut it in half.
Not
Oh.
the
Ho-ho!
DO.
He needs to cut it in half. That's
Oh.
so. Hold on.
Oh, that turned out
Bro.
really good, actually.
So, I have it up now on stream. You can check it out in the LNH podcast. So this is the image for this is the thing that I was gonna 3D model. This is not the 3D model itself. I'm not that good. This is the 3D model.
Can I see it?
You can go on stream.
Yeah, you can either go on stream or we can just invite him. Can
So
you?
you didn't do any graphics on it?
Bitch, do you think I got time to do that?
Anybody got time for that?
They're called textures, not graph.
Also, those technically are. But do you know how I did all the textures on that? The quote unquote textures? Like the lines and what have you?
Color fill.
Okay. Kind of. What ended up happening is so there's these things called attributes that you can give certain faces of the model, and it's like how reflective they are and what have you. I ended up having to give faces of polygons, so like all those stripes are individual polygons.
Going the Final Fantasy 7 route with their models, like where the
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 models did not have like a lot of textures, so a lot of details were just individual polygons.
All right, so we're actually gonna run. We're gonna run an ad here, and then we'll be right back.
Grab some Coke.
All right, we're running
At
an
11
ad
p.m.?
right now. We'll be right back. We'll see you in 60 seconds.
Peace.
All right, peace.
Not peace. Be right back,
peace.
dumbass.
Jeez, don't need to be so.
Yeah, that's me all the time. Don't whine at me.
I'm gonna stretch.
Nickel butt. Can they still hear us?
Can they? We're running an ad.
Yeah, they probably could.
Yeah, no, they can't hear us.
Oh, hi.
They can hear it. Hello. We're
Hola.
totally on break and getting water right now.
Yeah. Sure.
Wait,
All
can
right.
can they?
Yes. Unmute the tab.
Oh wait, no. Subscribers can still see us because we're not because they're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
but then the VOD isn't gonna
I'm
record
pretty sure we're
that.
the only subscribers, those who are in VC
Yeah.
currently. Except for maybe Dan.
All right, hi YouTube. You get some extra content.
extra in between
In between the ad content.
Just guys, go get your shit done. I'm not doing much right now. Oh, I'm gonna definitely go cut my pizza.
Oh, by the way, the 60 break ad is over.
What is it?
The 60-second break is over.
Oh.
Yeah, we're back now.
Hi.
He left already.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Tony left to go do a pizza. I don't know how long he thinks a 60-second are, but they're not that long. We were
The
sitting
DiGiorno
here.
pizzas aren't that good.
I guess Elio's is better. So we just realized that if you are subscribed, you technically can still hear us on break, which is good to
Yeah,
know.
because they don't get ads.
Yeah, you don't get ads, and plus the YouTube VOD, you know. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna stretch. Oh, this feels good. So you guys get some extra content in fucking YouTube
Of us just
of us just talking.
stupid shit.
Yeah, of us
I mean,
just
like we
oh, are
normally
you gonna
do,
get your
but,
water?
like, you know,
Yeah, it's like oh, are you gonna go get your water? Oh, I'm gonna go
it's
stretch.
just
I'm
like
gonna do this.
it's just like take the stupid shit we normally talk about and then multiply it times 10.
Yeah, exactly. That's like our ad breaks. It's like it's our moment to let it all out.
It's a moment we
And then
devolve
Run
let
back-
other
free!
people hear it. And then let people
Run
hear it on
free!
YouTube later on. Freedom!
Freedom!
If you've never seen Braveheart, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I've never seen Braveheart. There's something
Neither
wrong
have
with
I.
me. Oh my god.
Well, we know that, Eric.
I was really confused. I have channel points right now because I'm an affiliate. Feels good, man. And there's an infinity symbol next to my channel points, and I'm like, what's the infinity symbol? And I'm like wondering to myself, I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh, I'm the channel owner. I have infinite amount of points. That's what that means. Boo. All right. So,
By the way, it is still September. Take advantage.
yes, take advantage. You got Amazon Prime? Prime it up. Use it.
I'm
the
a
stream.
bar.
Use it on the stream. We don't have an alert system for the podcast because we do tend to talk through things. So what will happen
That's an
is
understatement.
if you subscribe, I have a list thing. I have a mini feed up that will tell me you subscribed, and then I'll bring it up after the current conversation is done, right? So
Yeah.
that way you still get recognized, you still get noticed. I don't want you to feel unnoticed. Your subscriptions, your donations, your bits, whatever it is, they are very much appreciated. But if you can't do any of that, or you just simply don't want to do any of that, the best thing you can do is just watch. Watching for free is the best part of this platform. Is that you
follow
don't
and hit
have
the
to
notification
pay.
bell.
That you don't have. There is no notification bell.
Yeah, there's a notification thing on Twitch.
Okay, whatever.
You don't have it because
We're
you're the
basically
channel
asking
owner.
you not to
Okay.
be Pokemon
Yeah.
Sims.
Yeah,
for us.
yeah. We're doing fine, all right. Our lives are all right, but if you want to donate, you can, but you don't have to.
I
It is
mean,
not
I can
required.
It is
argue
not
otherwise,
required. We're not going to
but
shame you into
still,
doing it.
you're not required.
Yeah.
Think of your money for your own personal use
Yeah.
rather than for us.
I understand if you want to subscribe because there's emotes that you like. Don't worry about it until we get those emotes out. How
Your
about
rent
that?
is
Plus, you can
more
always
important than votes.
plus you can always unlock the emotes you want with the
The channel points.
channel points.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is always nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
You just need
Always
to
unlock
watch more
Kichi
often.
Kick W.
All right, I am back.
All right, welcome back. By the way,
So I realized that my pizza has stuffed cheese crust.
oh,
So
Yes.
so
You
long.
basically did it in reverse.
I haven't had stuffed cheese crust in so long.
so here's the thing.
he cut it in
I
half
cut
and
it
put
in
it in
half.
the oven. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna run my oven when I'm not there.
That's fair.
That's smart.
So
Hey, Tony, listen to me very carefully. If you dare eat the pizza crust first, we will burn you by the stake.
But it's
All
I have a
I'm not
question.
gonna do
Okay,
that.
hold on.
As
Tony,
an Italian,
Tony,
why
Tony.
the fuck would I eat a crust first?
Tony.
I don't even eat the crust.
It's
Tony.
tough.
Yo,
Tony, just cut the cheesy crust off, and then
No.
put the center part in, and then put the ends of the cheesy crust together, and then put that in.
What?
no,
Just basically make yourself cheesy breadsticks.
you
No.
bitch.
Breadsticks are just the beef jerky of gluten.
That's true.
I'm taking this podcast over. We're kicking you out.
No, breadsticks are just the beef jerky of gluten.
It's like saying almond milk is just nut juice. Change my mind.
It is just nut juice.
It is. That's
It
literally
is.
what it
It's
is.
nut juice.
I know.
Has the
Sorry,
same
every
color and
vegan
everything.
that listens. Sorry, every vegan that listens to this podcast. Oh wait, there actually is one vegan that listens to this podcast. Sorry.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
And this is why I'm gonna put a content warning on our podcast when I advertise it.
I mean, I have a content warning when you click on my stream. It says, "Hey, this is for mature audiences," aka, don't be a bitch.
True.
If you get surprised when we say a no word, we warned you.
Yeah, we warned
Like,
you. We literally
fuck.
said, it literally said, this is for mature
Also-
audiences.
And also, if you're offended by those words, 16 episodes into this podcast, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're gonna regret saying that. You are so gonna regret saying that.
Probably, but I don't care. I got it out now.
We're gonna be like on episode 32, and someone's gonna be like, "Remember that one time that Ryan said you shouldn't be offended by words? Oh my god! Omae wa mondo shinderu! Cancel culture!
Nani?
Not
I will use my superpower! Cancel culture!
This is Twitch, not Twitter.
They're linked.
Oh shit,
God.
you're right.
I love like the anime English. It is so
English?
amazing. It is so amazing. Like,
Sando power.
it's just like, it's not. Okay, here's the thing. It's not funny that they're saying it incorrectly. That's not the funny part about it. It's the funny part about it is that they're so enthusiastic about
Exactly.
saying it. It's like
That's how
if-
energetic it
it's
is.
like a child like saying like words again. Like it's like if you have like a little child and they learn the word squirrel, right? They're just gonna go around. They're gonna be like squirrel, squirrel.
My first word was olive. I just screamed olive like constantly.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
also, speaking of anime, don't
Yeah.
we have a segment? That's
We
related
do
to
have a
anime
segment.
coming?
And it's coming up right now.
Eventually.
Okay, yeah, we have like
We have
what
30.
the hell?
We have 22 minutes. So
Yep.
We have as long as we want. I mean,
yeah, technically we have as long as we want, but
yeah.
fuck
Want
you,
to aim
Mike.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah, we want to aim to be consistent, basically.
Yeah.
So let's get to the anime review.
Hey,
So-
Anime.
So
Review.
I have my full thing here. We're actually working on a website or a place. Excuse me. We're working on a website or a place for you to view our reviews of anime, right? I don't know if I'm gonna go with Mal. I don't know if I'm gonna go with Streamlabs websites or Google sites yet, but we'll keep you posted about it. I'll probably do Instagram updates and Twitter updates about it. So if you want to follow those are below the stream right now. Just letting you guys know about that. So we're gonna get into this review. Ryan, is there anything that you want to start off on? If not, I can start it.
I'll let you start.
All right.
'Cause I'm just gonna go off of you.
So first, I'm gonna talk about the summary. So Carol and Tuesday is about an orphan refugee from Earth. It takes place on Mars. Mars is now inhabitable in biodomes. There's cities built on Mars. It's in the future. So this orphan refugee, her name is Carol. She spends her time throughout her childhood playing, learning the piano, and skateboarding. And her counterpart is
Eat it up, bro.
her counterpart is Tuesday, which comes from a rich politically tied family. Her mother is running for presidency of Mars, and she has neglected feelings because of her living situation. there seems to be no father in the picture or no father present for her, and her mother's always working, so she is left on her own, and her mother always wants her to be a success type of deal. So
Well, there's also
she has
her
son-
brother.
her brother as well. Yeah, but I don't want to get too deep into it. I just want to
Yeah,
get
that's fair.
surface overview. So they meet on a bridge. They start making music together, right? They create their army of two, basically.
And the thing about the music situation for them is we talked about this
Yeah.
before, but in this scenario, all music is written and produced by artificial intelligence.
Yes,
The artist is just there to sing the song.
exactly. So
But the thing about Carol and Tuesday is
is that they
they
don't use
actually,
it. Yeah,
yeah, they write their own stuff.
yeah. They
Hours
so
and hours of work.
so here's the thing. What Carol and Tuesday brings to the music industry of Mars is in IRL AI would have won. You say that. So what Carol and Tuesday brings to Mars, even that they are a pop style, given the fact that they are not using AI and they are not using these producer type of or these producing programs and what have you, they bring this this weird version of pop that strips away the artificial nature of it, right? Pop in today's society or in today's music is very artificial. It's trying to reach as many people as possible without and trying to spread a very superficial message, right? So given the fact that they have removed all of that, like they've removed all of the programs and all the AI from that, they write their own songs for themselves. And that's what's beautiful about the pair is they want to make music. They want to make music that they enjoy so that other people can enjoy it. Not like their rival, Angela, who makes music for other people, right? And Angela has a really depressing storyline as well.
Yeah, very.
Her archetype is basically she made it to the top, but then she realized that she was making music for everyone else, but never for herself. All of her decisions were for other people. She got severely depressed. I don't want to get too deep without spoiling stuff. She had a really rough time later in the season. Throughout the show, we saw her rise and basically fall at the top. So there's this really interesting like characteristic of Angela where and once Angela gets to the top of the charts, she could not appear more at rock bottom, right? So like the moment she hits top of the charts, everything goes wrong. And it shows. Like she can't sing that well anymore and her family life becomes a mess. It is really bad. It took like this really weird turn, or I wouldn't say weird, but it took this very realism turn, or this realistic turn.
Very dark.
Right. Where during the first season, it was like very happy-go-lucky. It was like, okay, everything's fine. It's just these people competing for music. And it gives you like this really nice view of what an amateur musician goes through, right? Being booed off stage, even if their music is good, that type of stuff, right? But in the second season, it gets very real. Politics get tied into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Politics does get tied into it a little bit. But if you get immersed in their universe and not related to the outer world universe, you should be fine watching it. Because there are certain things that are going on. Like Earth. We never really got like what is Earth like now, but we got pictures that Earth is basically a hellhole that's on fire. Right?
Yep.
Like that's like all the pictures we got. So I guess global warming took effect because
I think that was actually the thing. I think it was overpopulation and global warming.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to Earth, right? And I don't, again, no spoilers. So we're just gonna move on to the next topic. So throughout the entire series, you're teased for this big miraculous ending, right? From the beginning of the show, the first words are, "It was more or less a miracle. That's right, the 7-minute miracle. It would be forever engraved into Martian history. And the story you're about to hear is of the 2 young women that were the driving force behind it." And the 7-minute miracle was the end, right? It was the last episode. It was amazing. It was a near perfect ending. They literally tied up like everything.
And you cry.
I did cry because it was such a good ending. So many,
I mean, so did I.
so
You
many,
little bitch.
so many anime have such trash endings that like I'm just like, I want more. This was a trash ending. Change it, right? But
Yeah.
this was like an actually good ending that made you feel good. Like it was like a heartwarming ending. It was like, oh my god, they did the thing that they said that they were gonna do this entire time. It's not like I don't know, One Piece where they're like, I'm gonna become the Pirate King, and then we're on episode like 1500, and he's still not the Pirate King. But
Then 1501. I'm the Pirate King now. Yee.
and then 1502, I lost the Pirate King title.
Yee.
So it's like
It must find the One Piece.
so all in all, I think the story was a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I deducted 0.5 points is because it could be seen as political, and I know that not everyone enjoys political stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
However,
Rated
Then again,
wholeheartedly.
Everything is political, really.
not everything.
Not everything.
Music doesn't need to be political, right? And I think that's the other reason I took 0.5 away is music doesn't need to be political. It could be political, but at the root of music is to bring everyone together.
Personally,
And I think that's what they did really well, is that they showed music's purpose is to bring everyone together. It's the
I think
universal language, right?
if it's music is supposed to like speak to people and bring people
Exactly.
together and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, which I think they portrayed really well with
Easily.
even with the political message there. They still showed music is here to bring everyone together, not separate people, which was a really nice message. Especially in today's environment, right, where it's like we need to come together, we need to find a solution, we need to do this, and music can be the driving force behind that. Versus, we don't do that, right? I want to talk about the animation. I think the animation was great. However, due to the nature of the show, there was no need for intensive animation, like incredible twisting camera scenes, like in Kill la Kill, or like crazy fight scenes, right? There was like no
Yeah.
need for that. However, I still think that the animation or the animators did a really phenomenal job on it.
I loved the art style.
The art style was beautiful. The
Absolutely amazing.
the
The lighting.
the lighting was amazing. The blue and red outline lines was so good. Like instead of
The
black
con-
outline
yeah, from the
lines,
contrast,
yeah,
the contrast between the sky and like the red Martian surface,
it was
absolutely
so good.
beautiful.
It was absolutely amazing.
I also
Like,
loved the
the art
character
style.
designs
Yeah, the character designs were really good. Like,
and that my voice keeps cracking.
yeah, no, you're good.
That beautiful Gibson hummingbird that Tuesday plays.
I really wish that Carol's keyboard was real. It's not real. It's not a real thing. I'm
But
tempted.
that hummingbird is.
I'm tempted to 3D print it and make my own keyboard, right? Because it's a folding keyboard that you can carry on your back. It is amazing. It's a genius design.
Whenever the show takes place, I'm sure by then we'll have one.
Probably, right? So, I think all in all, or rather, there was actually one more thing I want to say about it. So overall, the animation, the art style was absolutely phenomenal. The character designs were all amazing. They were all unique, right?
Can I say something about the animation again?
Yeah, go for it.
The finger movements.
Yes.
of
Yes.
Carol and Tuesday's fingers, like the way they played those frets and like the way Tuesday like played the guitar was like perfect. The way Carol played the keys, perfect.
Yeah. It was literally like they actually. It wasn't.
It's kind of like what they did with Coco, where they actually
Yeah.
like
It wasn't like
monitored
that they
hand movement.
Yeah, it wasn't like that they just showed I'm playing the keyboard and their hands are
Yeah.
moving up and down. No, they literally zoomed in on the hands and showed them playing
They were
individual
literally
keys.
playing their
Yeah.
instruments.
It was really nice to see that. However, I still think that there were some questionable CGI choices.
Yeah, they were.
Right? Like, there were some times where it was like, okay, why is the guitar in CGI but Carol's?
Exactly. I'm like,
or
why is
Tuesday
the
and
headstock?
Right? Like,
Yeah.
they would choose, like, the most random stuff to be in CGI. Right? They would
It's
be like,
why are the
all right,
strings like?
the
It's
string,
Berserk
the
all over
strings,
again.
the strings are not in CGI, but the guitar is in CGI, right? Or the strings are in CGI and the guitar is not in CGI. Or one of my favorites is the keys are in CGI, but the rest of the keyboard is not in CGI. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, why? So just because of the CGI issue, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I don't know. I might
personally would give
bump
it
it up to 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would
Yeah,
give
I
it
might
9
bump
just
it up
because
to 9.
because I would give extra 0.5 points just
For-
for those finger movements.
Yeah,
for
the finger
the
movements
instruments.
alone.
Yeah. Also,
Also, the
Now let's
drumming.
get to the-
The drumming was correct.
the drumming was correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have never expected a story about a guitarist.
What's his name?
and-
The bass player.
Yeah, the bass player was also right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that just goes off guitar, but still.
Well, yeah, exactly. But
Hey, babe.
now let's get to the music. Before we get into individual songs, I do want to give my rating of the music, just really quickly. So, given the fact that the series was focused around music and how it can change people, you better bet that the music was indeed good. The music was pop, as I said. It was pop like. It was
But it
pop
was
like,
good.
but it was without the artificial feeling that surrounds pop in today's music environment.
And
And
this is a direct quote from the show.
yeah.
There was soul.
There was soul, yeah. There's soul behind the things that they are saying in, like, even their goofier songs, like Round and Round, like Laundry. Like,
Oh, yeah.
even their goofier songs, you can still hear that's like, there's soul behind
I
it.
love
right?
Laundry. I love Laundry because of
Yeah.
the way that scene, the way they came up with it,
It's
and the
so
one
good.
dude just sitting in between them, just going along with it. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, I loved it. The music was pop. Yeah. So it was a nice change of pace because the removal of the artificial feeling, and even though that there does not seem to be music for every genre for everyone, I still think that the music is enjoyable even if you're not a fan of the genre. So in conclusion, I gave it a 10 out of 10 for music.
Yeah, I'm full agreement because everyone in this voice chat knows I am a full-on metalhead. Like I have an addiction to heavy metal music, but I love Carolyn Tuesday's music
And
because it gives me like a mix between 80s, 90s, and 2000s pop.
yeah, and one
And
of
I
the
love
things one of the things that I found myself, this may be like a little controversial. One of the things I found myself is because I'm a Beatles fan and like a hard Beatles fan, I like this music a lot. Like this type of music, like the piano and guitar together. It's like it's not something that's seen a lot today anymore, right? Like the acoustic guitar and piano combination.
It's like
But
sure
it's
we'll
really
throw in like
nice.
we'll throw in like a saxophone or like a violin every now and then, but like just the classic keyboard guitar combo.
Yeah, with the drum in the background and
Yeah,
some bass from
and
time to time.
What I found really
That's fine.
cool about Tuesday's character is that she was heavily inspired by Cyndi Lauper.
I did not know that.
Yeah, in the beginning of the season, she mentions that. Or in the beginning of the first season. By the way, for anyone,
that's
for
right.
anyone who wants to watch this show, the show is available on Netflix, both seasons.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about her character, not her
No,
as
like
the character. I thought you were
like
talking about
her-
like the writers took that
No.
person's story and just shifted. No,
No.
no, the character was inspired by old records.
Yeah, the character herself.
Yeah.
As a person.
I think it was really. I think some of the scenes with Carol and her best friend from Earth were really touching as well. Anyway, let's get to individual songs. Brandon, go ahead.
Your time to shine, bud.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Welcome to Titan's Music Corner again.
Righty
It's been a long
toity.
time- It's been a long time since we did something like this.
Indeed, it has.
And now, Let me give you some context here. So last week, I was given the task of recommending some songs. Um, so from Carol on Tuesday, and just to reiterate, I have never seen the show. So
But
all
you
this
should
is
definitely
just kind
watch
of
it.
first,
So he has
first
an
impressions.
unbiased view of the songs, right? Because we
Yeah.
saw the songs in their original context,
Yeah.
which makes
Mhm.
them more powerful.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
he has an unbiased feeling about the songs because he never watched it. So that's
Never
why I
watched the
went with
show.
him.
I have a general idea about the show,
Yeah.
kind
Based
of.
on how we
Some of the
explained it.
Yeah.
how you guys explain it in some of the songs. Um, that being said, I am a very big prog head, and I'm very particular about music, and pop is just basically not my thing.
Yeah.
That being said, let us begin with the loneliest girl.
I love this song.
This song.
Yeah.
Let me just kind of have these songs playing in the background of
Mm,
myself,
Okay.
just for
Yeah.
myself, so I can remember all the things I
Yeah.
said. I have it all written down here, but I had Rush going through my earphones, and it's not good.
When doesn't he? Let's be honest.
That is fair.
All right, so the loneliest girl. Obviously, this is some very sad, very emotional piece. Um, I did look up some of the lyrical facts on everyone's favorite site, genius.com.
Okay.
Literally never
And
heard of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
yes,
Wait, you've
Did-
never heard of Genius?
Nope.
Oh
I
my
be
God.
flossing. That was a genius verified video. Anyway,
All right, go for it.
it's about the two characters, Carol and Tuesday. By the way, who the fuck names their child Tuesday?
A lot of people, surprisingly. I love how
Um,
that's been
Oh
Brandon's
wait,
rant
wait,
all
wait.
week.
Hold on. Can I just recreate this one argument that I had with Ryan? Tuesday and Carol's my favorite show. Or Tuesday and Carol is such a good show. Ryan, go ahead.
I'm like, you mean Carol and Tuesday?
No, shut the fuck up. I meant Easter and Wednesday. Who cares?
So I very like this piece. I pretty like this piece. How the piano and guitars. It's just that's only two instruments that are there, the
Mhm.
piano and the guitars.
Yeah, but it
and I
works.
feel like it works, especially because they're both experiencing their own loneliness, and I feel like isolating both of those instruments really makes that loneliness a little
It-
more powerful.
Interesting. Sorry to.
Very promotional piece.
Yeah.
It's from the notes that Lana notes that songs about the two protagonists meeting each other, like you said, like over the bridge and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and how they save each other through their own passion of music.
Yeah.
Reminding me very much so of what happened in just about sophomore junior year of high school for me. As some of you may know, me, Explosheep,
And
Ryan, some other people who are not here have started
Yeah.
a band in high school called Feedback.
Feedback.
And
Yeah.
at the time,
One day we'll talk about the
we'll
1st
we'll,
band.
we'll go into it at
Some
another
other time.
Yeah.
talk about the first
But-
band at some other time. But
But
I remember as soon as the first band broke up, I did not want to, for my own personal reasons, I did not want this love for music to die right then and there.
yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
it was about.
I
so
really miss playing with you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like
so
this
do I.
this quarantine has been a bitch. Like
It has.
the thing about me on drums, I don't know if you guys noticed this. You probably did. My entire rhythm section was all improvised rhythm. Like I
Oh,
would
we notice.
I would listen to you guys doing your own thing, and then I just follow along with it. Like that's
Eric
how.
would listen to my shitty drop C sharp riffs.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, okay, all right, I guess I can work with this.
So as far,
Eric's just like improv all day.
Sorry. Let's let Brandon talk.
as far as
Yeah.
as far as the band's performance goes, really the best thing that keeps the band together is the connection between the drummer and the bassist.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Which,
I mean, it's
and
true,
really,
right?
I mean, that's
I
really,
know,
that's
I'm
really
kidding.
what holds everything together. To be
I
honest.
know, I'm
If-
Melody. You guys are rhythm.
If the bassist and drummer disagree, it's like you might as well just be playing two different songs at the same time.
Exactly.
Right?
Alright,
Like,
fine. I guess I'll just leave feedback to you two then.
all right, I'm fine with that. See you later,
Ouch.
Ryan.
No.
So I'm gonna finish
Alright,
this
Eric.
song.
Alright, Brandon, go back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Has very nice vocal melodies. Again, this song is, as well as many of these songs, are mainly vocal, surrounding on, are mainly vocal led,
Mhm.
which is a little bit disappointing for me, but not really a deal breaker. in
I
any
actually
kind of sense.
like the fact that's vocal led.
Yeah, same.
Maybe it's because
We're biased.
no, maybe it's because I like I was getting tired of non-vocal led songs, right? I was getting tired of like listening to hard rock and stuff like that, which is like guitar led and instrumental led. But like having the vocal lead is kind of nice. And
Yeah.
and to me, it wasn't a vocal lead, it was more like a duet between a it was more of a duet between the vocalists and their instruments, which was
And
really
their harmonies.
nice, right?
Their
Like,
harmonies are perfect.
give me a second. Thank you, Glitch Greek, or Glitch Greeky, for the host. Anyway, I feel
Anyway.
as
Oh, that's
though...
Peter.
Oh, hey Peter.
Oh,
What's
Peter.
up, Pete?
Hi, Peter. How you
Holy
doing?
shit, Peter actually fucking found us.
Jesus, you want there was no reason for... Okay.
Anyways, so
Anyway.
get this out real quick. Very nice, very emotional song, and very, very, very good at tugging the heartstrings, and that's really
Yeah.
it. I give this one a 7.5 out of 10.
Nice.
Next song.
Why
is
did Casey say copyright strike
Because-
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Because he thought Brandon was about to start playing the song on stream.
Oh.
Yeah, but he
called-
wasn't.
Anyway,
Hey, how's it going, Peter?
this next song is called "The Army of Two."
Yeah.
It was my personal favorite, one of the first ones that I actually listened to on the track. It was a street performance version, and then I listened to the full version.
Yeah.
Overall, I like the full version. The one thing I told Ryan as soon as I listened to the song is like, it's Taylor Swift, but better in every single way. Like, because you're not talking about like, my boyfriend broke up with me. Now I'm gonna write a
Right.
song to shit over. And, like, no. It's not like that. It kind of feel a little nostalgic about it because I remember way back when I was a kid, my mom was really would put a lot of country stuff on her like car. When we would go out like tripping, stuff from like Lady Antebellum.
I cannot see you listening to Lady Antebellum. Holy
I
shit.
I'd not see myself leaving Lady Antebellum. That's mainly my mom doing that stuff.
I can only see you cringe.
Wow. So,
Like whatever
Yeah.
bands there were. There were some really good ones like Grateful Dead. I remember really good. What was the other band shit. Never. No, I'm not gonna sing it because we will get a copyright strike because the
Oh,
YouTube
yeah,
copyright
totally,
system is
because-
fucking shit.
because your
But-
voice is totally going to give us a copyright strike, Brandon.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, that's very emotional of me. And I really like the whole sort of country sort of feel to it.
Mhm.
You know. As far as I can tell for the lyrics, it's a song about unity between the two people, looking forward to the future,
Yeah.
an optimistic view at music creation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is
Um,
nice. Which is nice.
How nothing's, no matter what happens, nothing's gonna let this sort of process destroy them.
Yeah,
you know.
it was...
And that's a proper view for all good music artists.
It was a good message, yeah.
Hmm. And I like the full band sort of feel between the drums and the bass, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though the bass is very simple, and I feel like the main lead sort of instrument was
I feel like
with the piano with the guitars just backing up with chords, and that's
Yeah.
really good, nice, nice sort of complimentary.
I feel like I
for-
should
for the-
follow my computer science teacher's advice from high school more often, right? Um, I used to code incredibly complex things for simple tasks that did not need to be as complex as possible. And he would come up to me and he just look at me and like I'll be coding and I'm like, it's not working right. And then he'll erase it and then he'll just be like, it's this. And it's like 2 sentences or something compared to the paragraph that I had. And he's like, he looked at me and he's like, ever hear the saying, keep it simple, stupid? Just keep it simple. Just Occam's razor, you know? And I feel like that can also be done in music. Is
Yeah.
the
Even
more
though I
yeah.
I personally like stuff that's very showy
yeah,
and very very complex, very
I think
sort of
Technical.
aggressive,
I
like
think
Rush.
I think
Yes,
technical
all that
stuff
kind of
is. I think technical stuff does have its place, and it's really nice to listen to. But if I'm just chilling out to relax, I'm probably not listening to technical stuff. I'm just saying.
I'll just like turn on the Tetris theme song and then just chill.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
no.
I tried learning that last night. Oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass. Anyway, bring it back to
Definitely.
you.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna finish this. So I like the very uplifting nature of the song. Very very nice overall. I should probably stick my head on my prog snob ass. That's the way I wrote in the script. 8.5 to a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
That's a really good one. Next song is called "Breathe Again." This
Okay.
is, in fact,
I wanna-
my least favorite of the
I
bunch.
want to preface this, right? So
Before you preface this, mind if I finish just to give my without context opinion on it?
sure.
Okay, so before I did get a little bit of Eric did give me some context about that, but before I learned about the context, I just thought that this was another one of the songs that Carol Tuesday created, which is not. We'll get to that later. I wrote down for a show that's all about putting the soul and humanity back in music. This sounds very, very formulaic.
Oh my
And
god.
pretty much exactly like all the top 40 radio songs that I've heard like billions upon billions
Yep.
of times. It's just
So the funny
just
part of his review is that it was written to be formulaic because it wasn't written for Carol and Tuesday. It was written for Angela, which is their rival, who uses AI in order to beat them and get to #1 top charts. So it was written to be formulaic. It was written to sound like yet another pop song, right?
yeah, exactly.
Which they did a really good job on that, but because they did a really good job on it, it sounds bad.
It sounds very bad. A lot of vocal processing
Yeah,
on that song.
I don't like
you
Angela's
said it was
songs.
good, but it's fucking auto-tuned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
neither
With
do I.
its vocals pitch directed low. I'm spinning
Yeah.
my mic, Jesus Christ.
What? And there are some Angela songs that I don't like, but like
Yeah.
most of them are like really bad. And I
And here's
think,
the
they're-
thing,
this one's
she
very
went
bad.
through hell.
oh yeah, she
Too
like
hearing.
yeah.
I mean, the song, the singing is pretty decent when there's no pitch correction or effects going on. But that's that's the thing. Most of the time there are those effects going on, and that's really what takes the soul of the music to begin with.
Mhm.
You know. Also, I wrote in here, dubstep died in 2013. Stop putting that shit. Five
It
out of
should have
10.
stayed that
So,
way.
hold on. I have a statement
10,
about this.
Not terrible, just plain
Yeah.
and bland and not very interesting at
Go
all.
for it, Tanner.
So, I like electronic music. Not as much as I used to. But I think there's a lot of good stuff out there.
Oh, yeah,
There's-
100%.
There's good
Have you
stuff.
ever-
There's good dubstep. There's
Yeah.
a
Have you
lot
ever
of
heard techno
melodic
swing?
stuff. Hold on. So, I guess now what more people are listening to these days is like some fucking melodic shit, and then it goes like fucking gets the build up, and then it's like wow, and then it goes fucking to a higher screech, just like wait, Wait. I can't use
I
This just
added-
turned in,
That's like
this
the
just turned
majority-
into Tony doing pig squeals.
I added 4 markers during that entire exchange. Just Tony going.
Sick.
It goes da 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 or some shit.
Dan, you're muted if you didn't know.
Oh
I know I'm muted. I just don't have anything to say currently.
my god. Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
So let's
Anyways.
get back to how bad Angela's song is.
But I guess
He's
I
gonna
already
give
did.
it like a
This is-
3.
people.
This is your segment.
I'll give it
not
like-
mine.
I give it like 4.5 to like 5 out of 10.
Okay, all right.
Just-
That was
it's like not the-
nicer.
I've
That was
heard
nicer
a
than I
lot-
thought of.
I've heard a lot worse in my life.
That's fair.
Fuck, I've
have you
heard-
ever heard?
Yeah.
Have
I
you
mean,
ever
I've heard
heard?
William Shatner try to butcher fucking Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, I
Yeah.
mean that
Good.
Play It Again is a lot better than fucking that
Have,
shit. all
have
right?
you ever heard of Ice JJ Fish?
No.
What the fuck is that?
Look after stream. Look up Ice JJ Fish, and we're not gonna do it on stream because I refuse to get copyrighted by Ice JJ Fish. This
Again?
man is so bad at singing. Hold on, I can do an impression of him. Yeah, babe, let's go. And that's him. That's how he sings. Like his voice fluctuates between like 5 different keys.
Why do you sound like if Jimmy Neutron and fucking Carl had a baby that was like hitting puberty and tried singing an opera?
That's Ice
Right.
JJ Fish,
And
dude.
also listen to Corey Feldman. That's
All right.
really musical feces. Anyway,
Oh my god, okay.
Can I do my
so
own review really
this
quickly?
next song,
No, you
Um,
can't, Tony. This is not your segment.
Damn it. Okay.
this
that's
next
fine.
song, is called "Kiss Me
No.
Later." So, it really likes. I really like the intro to this song with like the how the guitars, that sort of like, kind of the RHCP sort of style guitar playing. Red Hot Chili Peppers, if you guys know what that
Yeah,
means.
yeah.
Yeah.
Complementing with like some weird synth noises, and I
Yeah.
found that to be really nice.
Yeah.
Overall has a kind of vibe that I refer to when I'm like walking down like city streets.
Yeah, that's
It's a nice like sort of chill wave sort of thing. It like reminds me when I was like used to be super into like future funk,
yeah, yeah.
and chill
That
wave.
sounds really cool, actually.
That's really cool. It
As
had a
someone
nice-
who, oops, sorry. As someone
It's
who
like
like
a mix
adamantly
between
RCP.
it's like a mix between like hip hop, vocal pop, the sort of the Red Hot Chili Peppers styled alternate rock, with like the nice synth sounds, nice electric chords, like Hendrix style electric chords, and clean like acoustic chords. Very tasteful bass lines that I felt were like really nice in this one. And a really nice rhythm that reminds me of like, just walking nice in the city, and
Yeah.
just kind of chilling out like that, From what I expect about the lyrics and stuff like that, it sounds like it's a love song about two lovers, where it's like, okay, I'm in love with you, kiss me now, or kiss me now, and let's take advantage of this sort of love situation while we can,
Mhm.
I mean, I can be completely wrong, but
I'm pretty sure "Kiss Me" is the intro. Ryan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's it's the season
yeah, it is,
one.
it is.
It's the season one
It is
intro.
very much the season
I
one
don't-
intro.
I don't know if
Okay.
it was. I don't know if it's a love song or not.
It
have no-
might be.
I have no.
It's weird. It like kind of shifts between love song
Oh,
and friend song.
I-
It is, but
wouldn't-
it isn't. Yeah.
Exactly.
Someone who doesn't love someone else wouldn't say "kiss me," but what do I know? People are into weird shit. Um,
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway, it's a nice, very funky, hippie song. That's a really
Hippie.
bad way to say it. So, and I really like it.
Okay.
It reminds me of like a mixture between hip hop and alternate rock, and it's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
cool.
Very nice.
So,
And the last one,
did you do Mother?
I did Mother last minute.
Yay!
All
That
right,
sounds so weird.
Ryan maybe listened to this one last minute.
Yes, I did.
A whole 7-minute song, which is not terrible for me because some of my favorite songs are 20
No, and
minutes
Brandon
long.
and I, we've listened to like 20 to 18 to 20-minute songs.
Yep. About like a really nice song.
Thanks, Rush.
I feel like it's about a child's experience with her mom because it's like mother, um,
It is.
show her the way, mother do. Is the first time I have heard male vocals throughout
Yeah.
the entire time listening to this, which is almost hit me like, oh wait, what? There's a guy here. What's going on?
Eric, do
Oh,
you
it's
want to tell him
Carol
why that is?
Tuesday.
So I kind of
Did
want.
Carol have a sex change or something?
No,
Like,
no. Do you want? Do you? Do you want to tell? I'm gonna tell him why.
Yeah.
So this was the 7-minute miracle that they mentioned in the beginning of the show, and
yeah,
what
this was 7-minute songs.
what happened was, they got every single musician on Mars that they could to
And
come
collaborated.
and collaborate with them in like a day's time.
Even Angela joined.
Even Angela joined.
Yes.
And she sounded remotely decent.
Yeah, she did.
Yes.
Her
I did write in the notes. It sounds like the entire cast of the show was chipping in on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so. It's the longest song that I've listened to in this whole listing, and I really like the whole kind of build up that it has from a 7-minute song, from just acoustic and then piano sort of thing to Carol and Tuesday Bond to, while adding like much more instruments over time. They added like rock guitar and bass guitar and drums, then like a heavy rock guitar, and then an orchestral
had that-
instrument after that. Then it evolved to pretty much a rip off of "We Will Rock You" by Queen.
I wouldn't call it a
Did it?
rip-off.
Wait,
No, I wouldn't call it a
they
rip-off. I'd
did-
just call it like a full chorus.
That was the beat. It wasn't. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
That's not We Will Rock You.
That was
No, the
Yeah.
beat is. It's just bass and snare basically.
Yeah.
Versus. Right.
God, whatever.
Hopefully we don't get
Uh,
copyright strikes for that.
Oh, we
A
won't.
7-minute song. It was very nice that they had to mix up the composition. Although most of the 7-minute songs I have composition all over the place.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to have this sort of very beautiful sort of piece going around. I liked it a lot. And it is very much a 7-minute miracle to me. Although, yeah. I give this one a 7.5 to an 8.5 out of 10. And
Nice.
that is my Carol and Tuesday reviews. Now I'm going to give you my prog head recommendations.
And
Just
that's
one
the fucking.
album.
I'm kidding.
Just one album. I've been listening to a lot of Rush lately, as you've probably heard. There's
Mhm.
one album that many people have not heard of, but I feel like is really good. Is an album called Vapor Trails. It's an album that was created when the band was facing some really tough times. The drummer Neil Peart, who by the way unfortunately passed away earlier this year from brain cancer.
Mhm.
During this time in his life, he had lost both his wife and his daughter in various medical accidents. He considered his career pretty much retired at this point and spent like pretty much the last like couple of years traveling the entirety of North America on a motorcycle.
Yep.
And
Interesting.
during this whole hiatus, it was a very emotionally sort of charged sort of experience. And when they finally came together after the hiatus, and they created and I feel like they created something that really speaks well emotionally on this one. And I recommend wholeheartedly you listen to it. That I wouldn't listen to the original version. I would listen more to the 2010 remix because the original version kind of had a pretty terrible mix because the guitars are mixed a little way too high and everything just is competing for sonic space. So it kind of sounds like mud.
I think it's
But
just
the
bleh.
2013, yeah, but the 2013 remasters really cleaned everything up so you can hear all the sonic nuances. And I would very much give it a listen if you wish. It's a
Nice.
very great album.
Cool.
And now For the final part of this segment, I'd like to open up the floor and ask all you guys, who do you think is the greatest band slash artist slash musical act on the planet? In terms of not only what's your favorite, but in terms of musical ability, songwriting ability. I guess skill can kind of be in there too, but all that's subjective.
Well,
And all that kind of stuff.
Me-
For me, that band is obviously Rush. You've heard me gush about them a million times, so I'm not gonna go on a tangent. I just believe that they're the
all
three
right.
piece
So let's
which all bands shall follow. So
let's try
I'm
and
gonna
wrap
open up
this
the
up.
air to you guys,
let's try and wrap this
and
up quickly.
ask you guys. So yeah.
Let's try and wrap this up quickly. We are already half an hour over.
We're like 20 minutes. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like
So,
20 minutes
like-
over.
we still have to do my segment, stroke.
Uh,
I mean, we don't have
no,
to.
we
this
don't
week
have
if we're
to.
going over.
We can just do it. We just do it next week. I mean, you
Alright.
weren't in the initial plan because you didn't send me anything.
I mean, I sent you one thing, and that was like I think directly after the last podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunate timing.
So I guess we can do this one last thing. We can just go around. Let's not explain it. Let's just say why, or let's just say who it is. I think Queen at Live Aid was amazing.
Yeah. That's all you need to say. You don't really need to explain it. You just like say Queen Live Aid.
Yeah, Queen at Live Aid.
Um,
Ryan.
Believe it or not, I'm not gonna say Trivium, even though
Wow,
I really
you
want
fucking
to.
traitor.
Well, Def Leppard's my favorite band of all time, so I gotta say them.
You know what?
Plus I saw that band live before, and my God, that drummer with one arm
Yeah.
kicks ass.
I changed my opinion. I think Ninja Sex Party.
God damn it, Eric.
I think 6969 or Danny Don't You Know are some of my favorite songs.
Moving on, Dan, what's your favorite artist?
What's my favorite artist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have one. I mean, I like music. I'm not too into music that I go like listening to every single song of every single album.
Moving on, Tony, what's your
All
favorite
right.
artist?
Anyway, yeah. Let's move on.
And like that, I am ignored.
Yeah, that's because you said we literally said Dan, we literally said let's not explain it. Let's just shoot out the answer, and he's over here. I like Tony, tell us.
Unpopular opinion, but I think the Struts are actually really good. They're not my favorite band, but their performance in concert was insane. Like modern day Prince. That's what I'm calling.
All right. Thank you all.
Dan,
I'm
say
gonna
again?
do the outro. Oh, what?
Dan, want to try to go again?
No.
Oh yeah, Eric, there's also one more announcement we have.
Okay, fine. Queen.
Okay. Cool.
There you go.
All right, go.
What's this announcement, Ryan?
Little gaming thing.
Yes.
Oh boy, gaming.
The gaming thing.
Gamers.
Right now we're working on a secondary. I wouldn't call it a podcast. I call it a let's play type of deal.
It's just a stream.
It's just a stream. It's called Hearth Games, it's just called Hearth Games, or Hearth Plays rather, and it's just us playing party
And maybe
games.
some other friends.
Yeah, it's us and some other friends playing some party games such as Among Us, Jackbox games, that type of deal. If you want to join us, we're gonna start setting up. We're gonna start setting up a schedule for that soon.
What about like
we're aiming for
full-on
weekends. We're aiming for weekends, and this all will be announced again on Twitter and Instagram. Go follow it. It's below here. You don't see me pointing, but I'm pointing down. Just go point. Just go
imagine,
click.
just imagine floating fingers.
Yeah. Anyway, Dan, what were you
Was this
saying?
worms?
No, that's not worms. All right, let's do.
Anyway, cue outro.
Yeah, cue outro. All right. Hold on. I did it wrong. I did the thing wrong. All right, say your things. Say your things. Say your outro things. All at once. I don't give a shit.
Fuck. Sorry for like.
Keep tuning in.
Sorry for squealing like a pig this episode. Tonight was very ADHD for me, and guys can probably tell.
Tonight was very ADHD for everyone. Anyway, keep tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.
Yes. Very much so. Do that. Do those things.
All right.
My bad.
Sorry, Eric, I stole your outro.
No, that's not my entire outro, so it's fine.
I stole like 5% of it.
Yeah, you stole like 5% of it. All right. Anything else, Dan? Brandon, you want to say anything to the viewers?
I saw you.
All right. Cool.
My back
Falls
hurts.
into the
Yeah, his back
darkness
hurts.
So you can get
Okay.
some sleep.
All right. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you for watching if you're watching on YouTube. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow the Twitch channel. Social links are in the description. And remember, you will always have you will always have a home here at the Hearth. Thank you very much.